Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Maisie. I keep my ponies at home. I've got 5 of them. I do trick training, liberty training and natural horsemanship. And I'm very sorry I've not uploaded for the last few days. My plan was to upload every day in November, but if you follow my TikTok, you will see that someone let fireworks off very close to my ponies. So I've been dealing with a lot of things and letters, paperwork and things to raise awareness for the last few days. But the YouTube videos are back, and you'll see in today's video we actually rode Princess, or Lily rode Princess, and it's all about getting your horse engaged, getting them motivated and not being afraid to treat them when they need it. Princess, when she arrived, had quite a bad past. She'd been quite poorly looked after and she was quite negative around being ridden. So we did a lot of work getting her comfortable and happy and getting her in a routine, and she's been an amazing pony. She's now 26, so obviously you can imagine that she has to have a bit of motivation to want to work, but our physio has recommended that she looks good, she feels good, and just to keep her working a couple of days a week because it keeps her muscle up. And if we just turned around and let her retire without working her, it might make her deteriorate quicker. So with her, we do treat her quite a lot, especially throughout the session. She only has shorter sessions, but you'll see what I mean in the video. And it's just about finding motivation for your horse. You can keep your sessions short. They haven't got to be long, boring and disengaging. You can have 5 minutes. If 5 minutes is all you've got, just do 5 minutes. Leave it on a good note. If there's something that you want to do and there's an end goal, break it down to like 5 sessions and just build up. So that would be my recommendation. Obviously if you can use trees, use them, have a scratch, have motivation, have a little break that they get to stand still and just release and feel good. There's lots of little tips, but getting a disengaged horse back motivated is difficult, but there are ways to do it, and Princess is living proof of that. And you know, with Finn, we managed to keep him motivated quite a lot. Sometimes he has off days and that is totally normal, but they've got to see a value in you and wanting to work with you to obviously want to do whatever you're asking. So please watch the video, let me know what you think. If you've got any questions, drop them in the comments. We do treat Princess a little bit differently with her age and just her past, but it works for her and every horse is different. One of the main things we talk about is the sugar tax. So when you get on, give them a treat. We like to do one on each side, especially when they're stood still and she doesn't sort of expect it. She stands still. Sometimes we can get her to stand for a couple of minutes and then give her a treat. So it's just a nice way of them accepting you and you being on their back, and then they get a little reward because that was nice of them. We've got to remember that whatever the ponies give us is amazing because they don't have to. We have Princess and Lily, and we are going to talk about sort of bonding while riding as well. So you get on and you do what's called the sugar tax. Yeah. There's lots of other words for it, isn't there? But basically when you get on, you give them a treat for standing nicely at the block. So we'll let Lily get on Princess. She's 26 years old nearly, this pony. Princess. That bridle was making me feel sick. So we stand, good girl, and then we get a sugar tax. So you can do, obviously practice both sides of this. They will always favour one over the other. She definitely prefers the left over the right, but we try and do both sides. That's much easier for her. Oops, blooming out, what a rubbish example. Here you go, chickie. And then walk on when you're ready. It just reinforces the standing still, the nice behaviour. Good girl. So what we like to do is obviously reinforce all the way around. Good girl, especially when something's scary, like down there at the minute there is someone in the garage, which she's not usually too bothered about, but she might have the odd look. Good girl. Voice is such a good way for reassurance. If you start using voice on the ground, it comes into play so much easier, obviously under saddle. So what was that all about? Just get her all settled in. Nice loose walk, nice and forward. Why is everyone running around today? Not your friend. Good girl. So you just keep talking. We just like to talk all the way around. Just get her settled in. Obviously she knows this arena very well. She's been here for a long time. So it's so important to us that she just still feels comfortable every time she comes in. I've just set up an exercise, like a little maze type thing. So we're going to practice some things if you was out on the road. So it's another way to bond with your horse. Practicing the school, take it out onto the road, fill him with confidence, because a lot of horses are not confident on the road. So what they're going to do is come in here and they're going to practice turning Princess's hind end and moving forward. So you can get them in gaps that you need to get them in, especially if there's traffic or you need to like avoid a certain area. All these things, if you sort of refine them in the school, will be so much easier to use when you are out and about. We're just getting really walked in. She was having a lot of release, so I touched on release in a couple of my other videos. So things like blowing out of their nose, yawning, licking and chewing, blink rate. We're not sure what the release was for. She's obviously feeling some tension somewhere. She has had probably, how long she had off now? Just over a week maybe? Yeah. And usually she gets ridden a couple of times a week just to keep her nice and strong. We work with our physio and she just had a bit of release. So we're letting her have a walk. We're letting her process whatever that was. And it's another good way just to listen to your horse and pick up on their signals. If they need to have moments of like this, good girl. If we need to have moments of release, let her have them, and then we can move on to the next thing. Let's pop her into trot when you're ready. And we'll see if any more comes through. Oh, look at those happy ears. Yeah, she's happier, isn't she, today? That's okay. I think someone's behind her, but it's all right. Let's go. Send her on, push her forward. Good girl. Lovely. Do 2 sits. It's 2 sits. Work on your confidence in that corner then, because she's looking, isn't she? So we're going to go inside leg on, talk to her in that corner. Good girl. Right, let's go back to walk, but nice and forward into the walk. Good girl. She can have a stretch if she wants one, and we'll change the rein. She can change the rein on a long walk, that's fine. That was the worst E to B line I've ever seen in my life. Lily, you know better. Lily just does whatever Lily wants. Sometimes she's sloppy, sometimes she can't be bothered, and other times she does beautiful transitions and rein changes. Good girl. Right, when you're ready, let's pick up on this rein. Right, let's walk past this corner first, because she's obviously having a little look at things over here. So talk, leg on, pick your inside rein up a little bit. Good, good. Okay, and trot on when you're ready. That's lovely. Good girl. Honestly, with this pony, she's quite sensitive. So we've really had to, I mean, she's bitless, which is one of the things that we did to really just make her comfortable. She's so much better bitless. We've changed her saddle, obviously her feed and what she's fed, everything that we do. Here we go, she's like, it's time for a treat. Because she is 26 and she had a very low drive and she was not motivated to work, we find that rewarding often gives her motivation. How much better is she now? They started to reward little and often. She'll give more because she knows she's getting something out of it, and we're so okay with that. I usually wouldn't do that with any of my other horses, but because she is 26, the physio recommends us to keep her in work while she feels this good, keeps her nice and strong, and so we're just gonna, you know, give her some treats and stuff as she goes on. Like, it's not the end of the world for me because she's an old girl. Good. Good. Walk. We're not cantering, we're just trotting. Trot on. Right, leg on here, because you know every time she stops near Bluebell. So, let's ride forward, let's ride forward. Squeeze. There. Good. You know it's coming, you know it's coming. Come on. Leg on. Talk to her. Good, good, good. Right, I'm back to walk when you're ready and we'll have a go at this exercise. You've got to ride a bit more, push yourself forward in your seat. Good. Not that she gets away with murder, this pony, but we give her a little bit more leeway. Just because she is old, she works really, really well for us. So we have to make sure she has lots of nice stretches, that she feels good. She has physio. The physio actually moved her from 3-month appointments to 6-month appointments because she's really pleased with how she's looking and her strength. So, you know, she does a lot of hacking. Good girl. So we're just going to have a walk through the first time. So just walk through. So you're going to have to ride a bit more, Lily, because that was slow. So your corner as you get into the exercise. Inside hand near me. Pick it up. Now I want you to do it. So use your seat, use your leg. Yeah, bend, 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 bend. Use your shoulder. The best thing you... Bend. Better, 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 better. Yeah, I like it. So we're going to come in. She's going to have a little walk and round the corner. And then she's going to stop and wait because there's a car coming. So we're going to bend and we're going to stop. Perfect. What did you use there to your breath? So I touched on this in one of my other videos that we use breath work to stop, and it's so easy. How much easier is it when they know? Because you breathe out. Yeah, and they associate the like long breath with relaxation, with stopping. So how much easier was that than pulling back on your reins in panic? And how quickly do you think you could stop it with your breath? Within a couple of seconds. Yeah, me too. Oh, she's so pretty. That's a do now is coming from the other way. Obviously it's a lot tighter on the turn now. So as she turns left, we're working on Lily very quietly, putting her signals in place. So I don't want to see hands moving too much, legs moving too much. And it's not a bad thing to see them moving. You're obviously using them, but a lot of this is based on weight, your seat aid, your voice. So if you get it all in place in the school, it makes your hacking so much easier. So same again. We're nice and quiet. We're using a lot more weight aid. So turn the body, turn the shoulder, turn the head. Lovely. And then come back round again. Come behind me again. And again, this time we are going to turn the corner and then stop. Look at that. All from breath work. Beautiful. That was lovely. How did that feel? It looks really nice. Another sweetie. Like I say, if you've got a pony that is low on motivation, you've got to find something that opens them up to wanting to work. And it is really hard to, I can't think what the word is, but to like unlock a pony. And what's the word I'm looking for? Like when they're switched off, to like switch them on again. Yeah, I don't think motivation was the word I wanted, but do you know what I mean? Like she was very like, she was anti-work. No, I don't know. No, you're not going backward. I don't know. But basically, it's just... Yeah, there was an unwillingness there. She didn't care. She didn't care what we did. She wasn't interested in what we wanted her to do. So to get her motivated, we've had to bring out the treats. We've had to bring out shorter sessions. You know, listening to her, we've got her really comfortable. And it's allowed us to have a really great pony for a very long time now. Even still thriving at 26. Do it one more time and then we'll go and have a little canter and then we'll be done. So we keep her sessions pretty short. She probably does 20 minutes or something like that. Good girl. So yeah, definitely keep your sessions short, keep them interactive, change them. It doesn't matter if you don't do the same thing every time or they're still working on things for 6 weeks. Like it's not the end of the world. Canter. That was... What was wrong with that transition? What was wrong with the transition?
Not in the right leg.
Ill-prepared, maybe?
Yeah.
Rushing into it?
Yeah.
Right, go again. Think about the movement a bit more. Now, there. Now get your leg on. Good. God, that looks so comfy today. Plan the next one. Good, get your leg on, because you're gonna need it here, I can see it. Keep going. Leg on. Push on. Good. Look round your corner. Go. Good. She's going to show you an example in a minute of the breath work. So, Princess, stand still. What she's going to do, walk on. Linda's going to have a canter and she's going to use her breath to stop and see how quickly we can get Bluebell to stop. Not Bluebell, Princess. Wrong pony, wrong pony. I think that was pretty good. Let's do it again and see how quickly she stops. Yeah, 2 sits. Yeah, they have. They look much better. Yeah, what a legend. That was nice. Go with her. Did you hit that? Go on, get your leg. Did you hit that cone? So I hope you take something from the video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you've got any questions, let me know, and I'll see you guys on the next one.